Hello, Pisces, and welcome to your January 2025 monthly reading. I'm back. That's right. I'm back. Yes, I have been convalescing for a few months, but feeling so much better. Did a little test reading with Capricorn and Aquarius to see how I did, and not bad. So I should be really in flow for you guys now. Had to take another little break, but here I am. So let's get into your reading, and we'll talk as we go through the reading too. Underlying energy, the Hierophant. Okay. All right, I'm digging it. I'm digging that. Let's see where that's going. Okay, first card up, we're talking about coming into January. We have the Justice card. This is, okay, so this is what came to me. Waiting on a decision. But the word fairness came in. I mean, that's what justice is, right? But something about fairness. You're concerned about the fairness of the situation, but not necessarily for you. It's about somebody else. Somebody else is kind of the forefront of whatever this thing is. This could be a situation where you're not directly involved, but you're the outsider looking in. Or you could be the person presiding over what's happening. That's not going to be for a lot of you, but it will be for some of you. Like, think about, a court case, you're the judge, right? And it's easy to use that analogy because it's Justice card, right? But it could be, I don't know, one of your children has this thing they're going through, right? And it doesn't have to be like a court thing. It could be something like they're presenting their thesis for their PhD. So they have to go in front of a panel and they're going to be judged and all that kind of stuff. So you're on the outside looking in because you've seen how much work they put in, and they did a trial run with you to see how they're going to sound and all that kind of stuff. It could be something like that. So it's almost like you're on pins and needles for somebody else. Okay? So that's what we get at the beginning of the month. Then as we move through the month, the energy is the World, and it's upside down. So this is success. It's yes, you did it, you made it. Something is wrapping up. But this is in reverse. So it's feeling like, it's like these cards are almost together where you're looking at this situation on pins and needles, but I don't think it's going to end. It's like as you go through the month, as things unfold, you're like, I don't know that this is going to wrap up. I don't know that this is going to be a done deal, right? That's the kind of energy I'm picking up. Now, we do have another deck we're going to pull in, another tarot deck to clarify. Then we're going to get some oracle cards. So we'll get some more about this as we move on. And then when we look at the end of the month, okay, so the potential outcome, we have the Seven of Cups. This is around choices and or decisions. And there's lots of them. There's a lot of moving pieces to this, is what it feels like. So where you might have a success in one area, might not be in another. That's kind of what I'm feeling with this. Now I want to talk about this underlying energy of the Hierophant. It's really important that the boundaries are put in place, that the rules are defined, that the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed, are what I'm getting with that. Okay, we'll leave that for now. We'll see what comes of that. But we'll get our clarifiers now with another tarot deck. So I'm using my Mystical Penguins tarot, which I love so much, and then my Starman tarot, nod to David Bowie, the artwork. Because it's my birthday month. I've already had my birthday. What's today? I'm filming. It's the 15th, and my birthday was the 11th. Totally spoiled myself. It was so much fun. So I thought for January, I'm using decks that I love, because it's all about me, but it's not really. It's all about you. Although I'm a Pisces moon, so I'll take that too. All right, let's see what we got. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups in reverse. It's leaving the past behind, or leaving something in the past, maybe needing to. And because it's an underlying energy, sort of like that that Hierophant card, there could be a correlation there. We'll get there. Let's get into the cards though. So under our Justice card, this is a, you know, on pins and needles, waiting to see what's happening. Like you almost as a neutral third party. Card that came out is 10 of Pentacles. So either cha-ching, yeah, right? Or this is like winner, winner, chicken dinner. It's upright, so I'm feeling like I've got a good vibe here. There's a good vibe. You know what? I think you're worrying more than you need to. Well, I'm not going to go any farther than that. Let's look at the rest of the cards, okay? This is fascinating. Check this out. Under the World, which is normally end of a cycle, things are wrapping up, you're done, success, blah, blah, blah. Remember, came out in the reverse. Underneath it, the clarifying card is the Fool in reverse, which is the card that comes after the World. If you look at the cycle of the tarot as a wheel, right? Because the Fool is the first card in the tarot, card 0, and the World is the last card. It's the completion of the Fool's journey. But this is also in reverse. So whatever this is, it's not wrapping up. Maybe it doesn't need to. Maybe there's a different way, or multiple different ways it could be done, which is why we have the 7 of Cups as the potential outcome. It could be that this whole thing is like, hold on, we got a way to make this work. We can find a way to make this work other than how we've been looking at this. I'm surprised there's no Hangman here. Interesting. And then when we look at the card that came out under the 7 of Cups, so this is the choice and decision, so all the choices available. We have the 8 of Swords in reverse. The 8 of Swords it's stuck energy. It's feeling trapped, but it's in a prison of your own making. It's coming out of that stuckness. Something's figured out here. Something is figured out. And I think it has to do with this underlying energy of the rules and the structure and the boundaries and everything. It's about leaving stuff in the past. It's about leaving things behind. There's something that's been brought into this Justice energy that needs to be removed, that needs to be left. And I think when that happens, that's when the choices and possibilities open up. Okay, I'm all right with that. Sure, bring it. All right, now we're going to get our Oracle cards to kind of pull it all together so we can close it out. What do we got? Okay, that one. Oh, I thought that was 2 cards for a second there. And that. Okay, let's see what we got. Under our Justice card with the 10 of Pentacles, right? We have flow. Remember how I said, I think you're more worried about this than you need to be? Just let things unfold. Get in the flow. It's almost like deep down you know. Deep down you know that this is going to flow. No, I couldn't resist. Okay, deep down you know that things are going to be okay and it's going to work out. I think what's really tripping you up is the how. But how is that going to, but how is it going to work? But how is it going to be better? But how is this going to work in the favor of the person I want it to? Like I said, I don't feel like it's you. It could be. But whoever this party is that you're concerned about, that you've got your eye on, right? That's how it feels. And the reason why I think that it feels like you already know is how much purple we have in these 2 cards. It's crown chakra. It's the knowing. It's that connection. You're connected and you know. You know. You just know. Sort of what I'm getting from that. Okay, let's move on. Energy throughout the month. Remember, we had that World in reverse with the Fool in reverse, saying it doesn't have to, nothing has to end and nothing has to start. There's something in that. And the card that came out was flexibility. Being open and willing to maintain the status quo. To maintain the status quo to an extent. It doesn't have to be exact, but you have to define it. You need to define what that is. You know it can't be the same. Six of Cups in reverse. There we go. It always comes together. Okay, we're going to keep going. I like that. But it's about the flexibility, okay? You / whoever this is about, that flexibility has to be there. Otherwise, it's rinse and repeat of the past, and that can't work. Okay. Now when we look at our potential outcome, so once we get to the end of January, we have our 7 of Cups and 8 of Swords combo. Okay, it's stepping out of this prison, this self-imposed prison, right? And being open to those choices. The card that came out is leadership. This is like, it's almost like a turn of events is what came to me, but it's almost like, how do I want to put this? The roles change, right? So the master becomes the student and the student becomes the master kind of energy. What is this, Pisces? This is wild. A lot of potential here though, but there's some really good cards. Really, really good cards here. But what are you going to do with it, right? You have to surrender. You have to be flexible. Once that happens, that's when the good stuff comes. Wow. Wow. Something else, let me tell you. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. Since you've made it this far, yeah, I'm so excited to be back. I've missed all my peeps, so it's great to connect again. And public service announcement, I actually have another channel that I've started beefing up a little bit. If you want to check that out, I'm going to put the link below. It's Cognizant Crone, where we talk about spiritual stuff and life, a lot of personal stories from me, so you get to know me a lot better, a lot more, deeper, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. So check that out if you want. I'm doing a 365-day vlog challenge over on that channel. So that's a big one for me, right? So I would love to see you over there too. All right, please like, share, subscribe, comment. All that stuff really does help the channel. And I'm so glad to be back because I missed you and I hope you missed me too. All right, we're going to leave it there. So good luck this month and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.